Super Draco, and welcome to Why, the show where I don't always have an answer to that question. So, today, first off, let me say, hope everyone's Christmas and New Year's was good. I intended to have these videos out sooner, but as the description to my Deathsaurus review says, migraines plus migraines plus work and holidays all together equal, yeah, I didn't get a lot done. So anyway, here we have the Lego Iron Man Armory. This is the third of this sort of set that Lego has produced. So we're going to jump into it. Now, this was a Christmas gift from my mother. As I've talked about in other Lego videos, she'll often buy stuff to give to me as content. This was a Christmas gift because I've actually gotten the other two Iron Man Hall of Armor sets that Lego did in previous waves. Now, if there's sufficient interest, I'll put up a I do have a video of me Frankensteining all of this together at the end. But that's only if people want to see it. So let me know down in the comments if you want to see that video. So anyway, this was a Christmas gift, and so while that's going on, I'm just going to talk to you. Because that's what I like to do on these Lego videos for anyone who hasn't watched them before. Because I like to look at my stuff, look at my analytics and stuff, and just talk to y'all. Because y'all put up with me, so I figure I'll talk to y'all every now and then. So continuing everything, yeah, I've been gone for a while. Money's still been tight. And that happens when you have a major vehicle problem. So, anyway. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go to the dashboard, see all my subscribers, and so the new subscribers. So welcome Enzo Stabile, Lord Sparta 09, and Trejo Montero. Now I'm going to go mobile real quick because sometimes my mobile notifications last longer. I don't see it anymore, but that's okay. So welcome to the new subscribers. Thanks for watching. More content coming, especially in the coming months with tax time. So Ecto-1 will be coming back soon. Like I said, before I had to trim every bit of fat I could. It's just an unfortunate part of being an adult and having to pay loans back. So I reckon I'll ramble about the set for a minute. This is an interesting set to me because it includes references to a bunch of different Iron Man movie stuff. Because it includes Whiplash, and then the Stark Expo diagram blueprint that was actually the structure of the element he made in Iron Man 2. But then it includes that armor. I believe that's the Mark 86 or whatever mark it is from Avengers Endgame. I might be wrong, but I think Stark's car, I believe actually isn't that the car from Iron Man 3 he had and not the one in Iron Man 2? I might be wrong about that. I don't know much about cars. But yeah, the Whiplash figure, I don't like the hairpiece. It just didn't have that grungy dirtiness that Mickey Rourke had going on. The minifig for his Whiplash suit, that I was on point with, because I was always confused. Was he supposed to be Whiplash or like a combination of Whiplash and the Crimson Dynamo? That said, the chains for his whips, I get it. I just don't like it. And although Lego's not really that, anything made out of clear plastic, I worry about its longevity. If you've ever handled a Transformer, especially the movie toys with the all-clear plastics, especially, what was Age of Extinction, ooh boy, that stuff broke left and right. In fact, I actually took my AOE Age of Extinction barricade, I actually took the roof off of him, just so that there wouldn't be stress on that joint. So yeah, I like the Tony Stark minifigure with the pseudo band T-shirt. A lot of good stuff in this set. Like I said, that hairpiece I just don't think works for Whiplash, because he didn't have a ponytail. He had those dreads that looked like they'd be crusty if you touched them. And if you know, you know. If you don't know, count yourself lucky. Because I know, because I work medical and you see people in all kinds of states. So anyway, moving on from that, you know, I'm going to jump around topics, so, you know, feel free to just mute me and put on whatever you want to listen to over me and my background music. So, you know, so big thing. I've been working on a fantasy novel for ages. I talked about this a long time ago that I was going to make an account. So I'm actually going to do some self-promotion. As cringe as I find some of the self-promotion stuff people do, I'm actually going to do it. So I have a Fiction Press account where I am actively posting chapters of my fantasy story I intend to publish one day. So if you're so inclined, you're interested in fantasy stories, please do check me out. So what I'm going to do is I'll just read you the summary of my story real quick. I've just got to find it. So let's go to fictionpress.com. Now my author name is the same as YouTube. Super in all caps, Draco in lowercase letters, 380. There we go. So the story, my fantasy story right now is called King of Mercenaries. I'm going to read you the description. So, freedom is an elusive concept, but to Van it was taken from him multiple times. Now that his life is back in his own hands, he chooses to be a mercenary in order to build his dream. Join Van and company on a fantasy journey as they encounter cults, former friends and lovers, strange and deadly creatures, their own demons, and the gods themselves. It's an M-rated story, so there'll be content warnings. So check it out. There is currently a prologue in Chapter 1 available. Chapter 2 I'm actually currently editing and will be publishing probably today. But check it out. Leave me some comments, talk about stuff, whatever. Welcome to it. And I'll go ahead and tell you the tentative plan. In the future, once this story is complete, or at least the first portion is complete, I'm actually going to self-publish this on Amazon. So, like I said, check me out on fictionpress.com. Author name, Super Draco 380, super in all caps. Link will be in the description, and I'm going to add it to my channel, and going forward, I'm probably going to promote this on, I don't know on every video, but I am going to keep promoting it, because I can't get it You know, if people don't hear about it, how will they know about it? So, if you did stick with me through that shameless self-promotion, I appreciate you. So, in the first part of this build for the Iron Man Armory, obviously we're just building a car and some side stuff. We're not going to get to the meat for a while. So then let's jump topics. So, a while back I talked about being happy with my purchase of Armored Core 6. Now you're like, hey Super Draco, you're broke. How did you buy a $60 video game? Well, the truth is I had 54,000 Microsoft points because, in all honesty, I didn't realize I was even enrolled in the Microsoft Rewards program. Well, so I had 50, so you trade 50,000 Microsoft points, you get $50 gift card, and then I had a balance of about $7 and change in my Microsoft account. So, yeah, all that tied together, I got that game for $3. And I saw at the Game Awards, I believe it won Best Action Game. So, you know, if you're into that kind of stuff, you're into mechs, you're into combat games, you like FromSoft's other offerings, check it out. It's a great game. I love it, and I'm just praying you get some DLC. Jumping topics again. You know, lately I've been a little bit into retro gaming, and I dug up my favorite franchise ever, Mega Man X, because I think the first Mega Man X, and this isn't a facetious claim just to start an argument, I do believe it may be the best Mega Man game in that entire franchise. The way the game teaches you the mechanics, all the collectibles, how different weapons alter the game, how the fact that depending on what order you do the bosses, that it changes the levels of other bosses. The fact that certain weapons will do things to certain bosses and disable some of their abilities. I really do think it is the single best Mega Man game in the franchise. Not to mention, the music is excellent. Because if you just look on YouTube, you will find various covers of everything. You'll find covers of, especially Spark Mandrill, Armored Armadillo, Storm Eagle, and they're all great. My favorite song from the game is probably Boomerang Kuwagata, or Boomer Kuwanger's stage theme. So, one last thing, while I'm talking about it, I'm going to shout somebody out. I just got to go to my subscription feed and find his channel name. Well, let's just do a quick search because I know how to find it. There it is. Check out Demniko Art, D-E-M-N-I-K-O-A-R-T. He's doing a series of animated mini-movies about the Mega Man X Mavericks, set after their defeat by X. They're very good, and the amount of thought and story he worked into these really short movies are quite good. And one of them appears to have been nominated for a Suzanne Award. But anyway, so yeah, check him out. Check out his Mega Man Maverick series, among others. And so, moving forward, so yeah, with limited funding, I haven't been doing much customizing or upgrading anything lately because all that takes money. I will admit I'm surprised because I was hoping that somebody would do a classic rifle for the HasLab Deathsaurus. And because the living metal destroying cannon is good. I like it. But I'd like a normal rifle that he can just hold, because that and the bow just, they take up a lot of real estate in a display. The living metal destroying cannon not as much as the bow, but still an excellent transformer. Check out that review. Beyond that, but I'm running out of stuff to talk about. Although we've been going for 16 minutes, so we're doing pretty good. Oh, Transformers. There's a video game coming. I think it's Transformers Reactivate. I'm excited for that. I'm hoping for more of a War for Cybertron / Fall Cybertron shoot 'em up action game. Hopefully more so than that, than the beat 'em up like Devastation. Now don't get me wrong, I liked Devastation and I was actually good at it. It's just, you know, a game like that, it really does not take full advantage of the ability to transform, and every transformer having a unique ability. As like I said, Fall of Cybertron is probably one of my favorite games ever, and again, I don't know if I've ever made this brag or not, but before the servers shut down, I was the rank 3 player in the world at Team Deathmatch on Fall Cybertron. I wish that came with a t-shirt. But yeah, I love that game. I loved playing it and I was good at it. And that's kind of why I'm hoping Reactivate will be in that same vein. And then there's a movie coming. I believe it's called Transformers 1. Let's do a quick Google. Or maybe a Bing, because I get Microsoft points for using Bing. So, let's bring up the wiki, because I can find it easier. I'm just hoping, alright, I don't see it. See, Transformers 1, it's supposed to come out in September of 2024. It's gonna probably get a new title, or maybe it is still Transformers 1. I'm a little concerned about the voice cast. Chris Hemsworth is Orion Pax / Optimus Prime. That just seems weird. Brian Tyree Henry is Megatron. And I'm trying to see who he is. He's in Godzilla vs. Kong. Oh, he was his voice actor. He was the voice actor of Miles' dad in Into the Spider-Verse. Now I don't know about this casting, because these two just, I don't know if they work. they'll work as Optimus Prime, but hey, you never know. See, Scarlett Johansson is Alita 1. Can't be any worse than the woman that voiced her in the Prime Wars, or not the Prime Wars, in the Siege trilogy. Keegan-Michael Key as Bumblebee. That could be interesting. John Hamm as Sentinel Prime. Let's see, John Hamm. What was he in? So, let's see. I'm just looking for something I've actually seen. Let's see. He was the Vice Admiral in Top Gun Maverick, and he was... What else was he? He was in an episode of The Simpsons, but that was long after I stopped watching The Simpsons. Anyway, he could be good as Sentinel Prime. Well, we're about out of time for this episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Like I said, fictionpress.com, Super Draco 380, Kingdom Mercenaries. Check it out. Leave reviews. Tell me it's awful. Tell me it's good. Just give me some feedback. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.